Location, EASY28_. Away game selection, Michigan Wolverines. Ready. Away game selection, Michigan Wolverines.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Coaching, parent, cornerback patching section. RPO, some drops, flats, some drops, hooks option is set to some drops, hooks, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll try the left side. Got enough for the first. Still running at the 40. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention.
Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Breaks the tackle. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
Overload freeze, engaging. Overload freeze team.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Quarterback will keep it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Field sim 3.
offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance. But
touchdown, Wolverines! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Entering play call.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense. Get the passing touchdown and get this party started right.
And he added the extra point. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
RPO alert, AHB swing.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goal.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And coaches and players, a lot of times, they call it instincts, but it's just a knack. It's just a feel. It's something that's inside of you, and this guy consistently feels where the ball's going. That's interception number 8 on the season.
Try to get it to the edge. Finding open areas. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can...
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Categories. You have 17 options.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking for room. It's White. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Inside zone.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Backs up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll go with a direct snap. Makes it past the marker. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll try the run. Across the 10. Big pickup on the ground here to keep
Entering
this
play
drive
call
moving and give them a first down.
PHP dive.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Next up.
With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
Max protect up. Right.
Power ahead. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, and if you go big, I'm going big. I'm going to bring an extra defensive lineman. I'm going to bring in my big physical linebackers. I'm expecting run. This is what they've done. This is what you do on this part of the field, so I'm going to play aggressive on defense.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd and goal from the 1.
Right.
Trying to pound it in. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
A couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on 3rd down, forcing a 4th down opportunity ahead.
Might be calling a hot route.
Short cross.
Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop. We've got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Hey, quarterback, dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
To the air, it's Underwood. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Hits the crease. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Entering play call.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Option. Medium smash. There are 13 categories. You have 30 options.
Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got the quick pass. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Empty and slot cross. Nesh.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Spot. Levels. Spot. Double moves. Curl. Slot. Texas. Slot cross. Cheat slot. High-low. Cheat slot cross.
After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? He's looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Reynolds. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Texas.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook.
Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. Big play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Short cross.
Might be changing the route.
Zig.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down.
Double moves. Flood. Tatter.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Short cross.
Motion from the back. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Play call, double
and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no further.
Concept.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. It's a much-needed line for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out.
And some room to work.
They're up by a field goal over UTEP. 2 fan-based.
Touchdown, Michigan! The hidden yardage coach, the big plays, special teams coming
Entering
through.
play call, coach formate,
He is
coach
a
suggestions. There are
field-flipping
6
machine.
categories. You have
Take
6
it on
options.
one end, return
block
it to
left
the
is
other.
selected.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk
Entering
about
play
offense.
call,
But, man,
you
when
have
your
7
special
options.
teams come through for you and score,
return left is
it is
selected.
huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a
Entering play
return.
run outside zone. Inside zone.
Penn State sends the offense
Right.
back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, maybe making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Hey, he's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Baxter up.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Cover 2 zone.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
To the ground with the back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Man, play hike, recent, play hike, play zone, cover, keep zone, cover 4, pawns.
The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Flips it out to the back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Snap it to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Back to pass on second down. Now improvising. Running to Green.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
He's going to let it go. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Empty and slot cross. Pago slot cross. Pass shot. Switch. Empty and wheelies. Switch shallow cross.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here we go. The offense changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Saunders. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on third down. Instead, they're staring at fourth.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Cover 3 zone.
And what a job by this defense early in the game. You want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Unloads to the right. Pulls it in with one hand. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
I'll tell you what, wide receivers out there, you earn your opportunities. You make catches like that, the quarterback's going to keep coming your way.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter, toss it out there, you run it back, he gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left too.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Entering play call, coach
and this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second
Entering
half?
play call.
And they did tack on the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Going right to work up top. On target over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
They'll try to get outside. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Base model screen, you have 5 options.
And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Inside zone.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 at Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play.
Turning it on! Oh, he got loose! Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wideout.
Max protect.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And that's a live ball. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a field. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Play tight. Option pass. Quick pass. There are 6. Play action. Screen pass. Play. Quick pass. Standard pass. T-seams.
The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Strong toss is selected.
The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
Backs up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Counter wide.
3rd and short, just what the doctor ordered. Toss play, good job up front by the offensive line, getting a bit of a push and get the first down.
Inside zone.
And the Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Backs up.
The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Right.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Sluggo.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Backs protect.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Well, not a lot the defense could do on that play. They got a curl route, and they're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Short cross.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Short cross.
From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Kentucky is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Rupp Arena with the Cats. They're up by 31 over Iowa. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there.
Entering
Well
play
blocked,
call,
good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback.
Sam will blitz.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right and they make a big play for this defense.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
There are 6 categories. Play type, error, zone coverage, blitz, man, Sam will blitz.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Pass. Seam flat.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go
Entering
backward.
play call.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. So now on comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights.
Entering play
and
call.
they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do is not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we look at pretty good.
Outside zone, there are 11 categories. You have 17 options. HB stretch is selected. Right. Backstretch up.
They'll try the right side. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Inside zone.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He wants to change this route.
Toast.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the change on fourth down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Going to look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Denmark. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Sluggo.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Man coverage, zone man coverage. There are two categories.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think
breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Strike H.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able...
He's loose on the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
points and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
Entering
coverage, and he'll be
play
stopped
player,
at the 17.
Concept. Outside zone barrier. ISO. Sweep. Counter. Sweep.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
HD toss. Right. Up.
They'll try the toss to the left. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Coach suggests
they just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And on 4th down, they'll take a knee, but this was just about over.
Call, cover to zone. There are 3 categories.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee.
Categories. You have 20 options. Tampa 2 is selected.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could